Welcome guys to a brand new career mode, and we are going to start off a bit differently this time at Blackburn Rovers, who are one of the fallen giants in English football. They actually won the Premier League title back in 94-95, and they are currently having a hard time in the second tier of English football in the EFL Championship, where they are around mid-table. The board have set the expectation of just finishing in mid-table while we're in some really poor form, but we're going to use the remainder games of the season to just learn about the players and see who deserves to be part of our side in this rebuild. Wow, look at April. What is going on? What? How many games is that? 2, 4, 6. Wow. This is our current lineup. I probably need to go through it and see who is the best for each of the positions that we have. But do you know what the main challenge is for this career mode, guys? As with the AS Roma career mode, I really enjoyed finding the next best thing, or like the reborn. Wow, so many youth players. What is going on? What? Yeah, only these two make the cut. Oh my days, there was so much deadwood in the youth academy. We are going to try and bring back the glory days to Blackburn and use all of our scouting budget to find players that resemble the great players of old. So to start the rebuild, we are going to start with these 3 initial destinations, guys. So the first one is Republic of Ireland. We are looking for a winger. If any names come to mind, we're going to find the new Damien Duff and bring him back to Ewood Park. And we are going to go to Congo, not for materials for electric cars, but to find Christopher Samba. If you remember Samba, that guy was good on his feet and he was so big and powerful as a centre back. We need one of these guys at the back of our back line. And then we are going to bring it home, guys, and find SAS. If you remember this great combination that led Blackburn Rovers to their first and only Premier League title, Alan Shearer and Chris Sutton. So this is what we're going to start off with. There's actually one more player we need to bring in, and I'm going to be happy with how the rebuild is going. But once we find these 3, we'll get into it, and that's going to be Brad Friedel, the American shortstopper. We're going to try something totally different when it comes to tactics. Usually we do counter attack, or we might do Genga pressing, or maybe tiki-taka, as we're going to be building the team around Alan Shearer and Chris Sutton, who are very powerful strikers. We are going to try and see if we can build a team that is strong from the wing play perspective. You already know I like to pass the ball around anyways, but let's see if we can switch it up a bit more in this career mode. We are also going to edit one of our scouting instructions to find the best English talent that's coming through as well. For the remainder of the season, we're going to stay with the default formation, but the moment we get Chris Sutton and Alan Shearer and the players that we want, we are going to go to an old classic 4-4-2, guys. I didn't realize there are so many injured players at Blackburn. Wow. So many players that are out currently. But anyways, this is how we're going to line up. If there are any Blackburn fans, let me know down in the comments if this is a team in which you can get behind. I mean, it's the players that you guys have got. So let me know down in the comments if there are any players in here that you would switch out or switch in to make this a bit more realistic. I'm thinking about Danny Bath. How can he have 34 pace and be starting? That's actually insane. For the game's sake, we might have to bring in Carter, but let's see how it goes in the championship. The scouts already feel that Jesus Montenegro has the opportunity to be something great, and he did actually survive our initial call. So let's see how he turns out. He is one of our own. He's already from the academy, so we're not going to look to sell him. He looks decent already. We'll wait until next season before we bring him up. One final thing to check before we get into the games are these player contracts. So I'm going to sort it out by current appearances and see who actually has been playing and who actually is seen as like an important player. I can see that Cozier Dewberry actually has played around 22 matches and he's only 19 years of age. He might be one for the future, you know, so I'm going to try and bring him in full time. That is if budget permits it, of course, because we actually have used most of our budget to send out those youth scouts. And I can see Woodrow here is a backup striker, but he's played 15 appearances and he hasn't scored a single goal. We might leave him to go back to his parents' side and then focus more on finding the new young English strikers from our youth scouts. Wow, we actually have no money. We have no money. I've used it all. Damn, I've actually used all the money for Cozier Dewberry. That sucks. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Thank you for the welcome, Lewis Travis. We have lots of work to do as we are aiming to take Blackburn back to the Premier League and hopefully win the Premier League title as well. We are at Fratton Park to come up against Portsmouth. Portsmouth are actually another side that I remember back in the day used to be in the Premier League. Like they were a decent side, right? It's crazy, man, how football just evolves and changes. Anyways, we come up against Portsmouth. They're struggling in the bottom half of the championship. and everybody's fit, everybody's ready, and we are looking to get off to a good start. Let's go. Releases his fullback on the wing. Who's in there for him? Header. Oh, come on, Dennis. You should have done better there, bro. Come on. It was well worked. And you know what, guys, I can see the vision. I can see the vision. Wing play. Oh, just far. And Murphy's in here, bursting down the left-hand side for Portsmouth. It's held up by Bath, but he doesn't stop him from getting the cross in. What a header and what a save. Wow. The players know that there's a new manager in charge now. They are trying their hardest to impress and show that they are worthy to be part of the side from next season. Dolan plays a good ball through for Gay. Has he got the pace? Has he got the finisher now? Gay! Come on! The first goal of the new management. And Gay gets the first goal. Yeah. 108! 100 and Gay! 100 and Gay! Oh, what a ball through, and Portsmouth are in here. Oh, man, and Bishop gets a goal very early in the second half, making this 1-1. And Portsmouth have a free kick in a dangerous position here on the 63rd minute. Poorly taken. Jeez, ref. Goes to Emmanuel Dennis. The fullback has continued his run here. Ribeiro. Not really much help in there, but he goes to the back stick. Header. Oh, that's the second one now. Come on, lads. Damn. Yeah, we're really going to make this wing play a thing, guys. I can see it working. Now, just imagine we're playing the 4-4-2 formation, and there's two powerful centre forwards in there waiting for the cross. Cantwell to Emmanuel Dennis. I remember Emmanuel Dennis from somewhere. I can't remember where though. Was he at Watford? He goes to Travis. Just charge. Bishop again on the ball in a dangerous position. Oh, and he plays a great ball behind the defence. Oh, wow. What a move. Wow. Dozzell gets the goal for Portsmouth and they go 2-1 ahead here. Wow. When was the last time I've been ripped open like that? When have I ever been ripped open like that? Portsmouth. Bishop once again. Oh, what a tackle. That's what we want to see, man. That's what we want to see, bro. And there's the full-time whistle. And as I said, guys, we have a lot of work to do. As I said to the captain. Wow, we lose our first game in the championship by 2-1. Portsmouth getting the crucial goal towards the end there. And we just couldn't dig ourselves out of the home. This is going to be a big challenge to bring Blackburn back to the big time. But I'm up for it for sure. This is definitely going to be a huge challenge to bring Blackburn back to the big time. But this is why we're here. We really want to try and, you know, bring them back to that 94-95 team that they had with all those greats where they won the Premier League title. But I can see this being a career mode where we have to really invest smartly to make sure that we make the right signings and we get the best results possible. Next season, we're definitely going to be in the championship. I can already see it. There's not enough games for us to turn this around. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave any tips down below that can make this career mode a bit more realistic, or something that you want to see as part of the Blackburn Rovers career mode. And I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.